this is River, and today I'll be practicing the second review from A Course in Miracles, which is lesson 52, and it reviews lessons 6 through 10 from the beginning of the workbook. And I'll read each of the review lessons, which have new comments and thoughts under it. And then do a short little meditation with one of the ideas. So the first one is from lesson 6, and it is, I'm upset because I see what is not there. Excuse me. Reality is never frightening. It is impossible that it could upset me. Reality brings only perfect peace. When I am upset, it is always because I've replaced reality with illusions I made up. The illusions are upsetting because I've given them reality, and thus regard reality as an illusion. Nothing in God's creation is affected in any way by this confusion of mine. I am always upset by nothing. The second one is, I see only the past. As I look about, I condemn the world I look upon. I call this seeing. I hold the past against everyone and everything, making them my enemies. When I have forgiven myself and remembered who I am, I will bless everyone and everything I see. There will be no past and therefore no enemies, and I will look with love on all that I failed to see before. The third review idea is, my mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. I see only my own thoughts, and my mind is preoccupied with the past. What then can I see as it is? Let me remember that I look on the past to prevent the present from dawning on my mind. Let me understand that I'm trying to use time against God. Let me learn to give the past away, realizing that in so doing, I am giving up nothing. Wow, that's really powerful. Let me learn to give the past away, realizing that in so doing, I am giving up nothing. And the fourth review idea is, I see nothing as it is now. If I see nothing as it is now, it can truly be said that I see nothing. I can see only what is now. The choice is not whether to see the past or the present. The choice is merely whether to see or not. What I have chosen to see has cost me vision. Now I would choose again that I may see. Number 5, my thoughts do not mean anything. I have no private thoughts, yet it is only private thoughts of which I am aware. What can these thoughts mean? They do not exist, and so they mean nothing. Yet my mind is part of creation and part of its creator. Would I not rather join the thinking of the universe than to obscure all that is really mine with my pitiful and meaningless, quote, private thoughts? Oh my goodness. I really like this thread, the connecting thread between these 5 lessons. It really feels like it's calling me into a deeper state of presence and pointing to what is accessible to me right now. And it's just like a shift of thinking and knowing I'm thinking with my creator versus paying attention to the thoughts that I know are cycling back on the past, or just focused on something based on the past or preparing for the future. It's like, it's really highlighting to me like the thinking mind. And it's helping me just remember to be here right now. So I'm really appreciating this lesson. The one that I think I'll focus on is number 2, I see only the past. So I'm just going to close my eyes and think about how everything I look upon is the past. And that's why I make everything I see either like my problem, my enemies, or fearful. And here it just says, when I have forgiven myself and remembered who I am, I will bless everyone and everything I see. So here it's bringing the forgiveness back to myself, forgiving myself for choosing to, look at this world of, or pay attention to the mind that's creating this world of illusion. And then once I remember who I am, there will be no past and therefore no enemies. And I will look with love on all that I failed to see before. So I'm just gonna sit with this one for a couple of minutes if you want to join me. So I'm gonna close my eyes and state the idea, I see only the past. And then introduce this idea of forgiving myself and realizing that everything I see was made to be something that I could attack. Its purpose is to be the illusion. So once I see that, it's like letting it go and forgiving myself for these thoughts that are projected out and blessing them. I see only the past. I notice the other ideas that are connecting in from the other lessons are helping me stay present, that it's really a choice of thinking it's just vision or not. There is no past and presence. It's just, do I want to see or do I not want to see? And there is no thinking that is real unless I'm thinking with God. Otherwise, I'm just thinking in a past mindset that's creating an illusion that's not real. So it's just like bringing me back to the present over and over. All the other ideas are supporting this one. I see only the past, and I forgive myself for it. Be aware if thoughts are kind of pressing up into your mind, distracting thoughts or challenging thoughts that are showing you things that you may have done wrong, anything that's creating guilt in your mind from yourself. It's like, be really curious when you start to come into presence and these thoughts come. And just notice them like, oh, hey, you're a thought from my past. You're from my mind that one of the thoughts of thinking from my unreality mindset. I don't need to listen to you right now. I'm sitting here and thinking with the universe, the creation of the universe. That's what I choose. Really feeling the present state where you are. And I'm going to repeat the idea. I see only the past, and I'm just going to add, and I forgive myself for that. And I open my eyes. Thank you for joining me today. It's nice to sit down and practice, even though I can't see anyone. It's just feeling that others are joining in prayer and cultivating this practice of being present with what's real. It's really nice to join with that. So thank you. Wishing you all the best in your journey with A Course in Miracles. Take care.